Hello soulmates and welcome to today's tutorial. In today's tutorial we'll be learning how to draft a short sleeve. And for drafting a short sleeve, the measurements we need are the sleeve length, as you can see here, which is 9, the round sleeve, which is 11. We're going to be dividing it by 2 to give us 5.5, and the armhole of 15 inches divided by 2 will also give us 7.5. Okay, so now we are going to be taking the length of our sleeve, which is 9 inches. We're going to mark it on our pattern paper. That is 9 inches. We'll mark 9 inches. In order for us to get a straight line, we'll still go ahead and mark it again, 9 inches. So we're going to connect these two dots with a straight line. The next thing we're going to be doing is to draw another perpendicular line. So I came down by 2.5 inches. Depending on what you want, you can come down by 3 inches, 4 inches, 2 inches, but I'll be using 2.5 inches. So I will mark the 2.5 inches and then join the two dots with a straight line. The next thing I did was to take my armhole measurement, okay, which is 15 inches divided by 2 to get 7.5. So I took it from the first line down to the second line and then I marked 7.5, and this is going to give us a diagonal line. So you go ahead and join the line. Okay, so the next thing I did is to divide that 7.5 divided by 2. Okay, 7.5 divided by 2, and then I went ahead to mark it on the diagonal line. I wanted to get the midpoint of this line, so I had 3.75, that was the midpoint, and then I marked it. I just drew a tiny straight line there. Okay, so the next thing I did was to divide still this 7.5 inches, which is our diagonal line, by 3. Okay, and dividing it by 3 would be having 2.5 inches. Okay, I divided it by 3, which gave me 2.5 inches, and then I marked it to have 3 segments. Okay, so I also went ahead to draw a straight line. Okay, I'm going to repeat this again. The first measurement I took was 7.5 divided by 2 to get the midpoint of that line, and then I also went ahead to divide still the 7.5 by 3 to get 3 midpoints. Okay, 3 points rather. So it is very easy. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is to connect a curve, just as you're seeing me to. Just watch carefully. This is very simple. With the aid of the curve, we'll be able to get this very well. But if you do not have a curve, please feel free to use your free hand. Okay, so just watch carefully. I'll be joining the curve, and the curve is going to meet at the midpoint of the third line. Okay, that's midpoint there of the third line. Okay, then I took the curve to the edge. Okay, just as you're seeing me do. With the aid of the curve again, I could still get that curve. Okay, so I just used my curves to get that curve to give it a perfect shape. So the next thing I went ahead to do is to ensure that I have my 7.5 inches. Okay, and after measuring it, as you can see, we have exactly 7.5 inches there. All right, so the next thing we did was to take our round sleeve, which is 11 inches, divided by 2 is going to give us 5.5. Then I came down at the round sleeve measurement, take my measurement to mark 5.5 inches, just as you're seeing me do in the video. I marked it there and then took my rule to join a straight line. Okay, you can go ahead and cut it and place it on your fabric. Don't forget to give it 1 inch allowance, which is going to be your seam allowance. Thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe if you are yet to subscribe. Bye for now.